welcome back to CBS 2 this morning. Yeah, you guessed it. We're taking you out to the ballgame. Mr. Shucks is here, a man of few words, but he has taken some time out of his very busy schedule to join us this morning in our second of our few-week series called Celebrity Weather Rookie. Mr. Shucks, I'm assuming you were very excited to get the baseball season underway this year. The home opener starts April 9th. We're going to talk more about it, but you get a chance to see a lot of this guy. And remind everybody, you're not that old of a guy. You're only 8, right? Yeah, so he's a pretty young guy. I think this is our youngest weather rookie we've ever had at Channel 2 here, and it's a pleasure to have you here. Are you ready to do some weather? All right, I will stand over here just off to the side. Mr. Shucks, you go ahead and point at some numbers, and I'll tell people what's going on. So there's Mr. Shucks right there. We're looking at, we'll go to Decorah, 23 degrees right there. There's Prairie du Chien right there, 23 in Oelwein, 30 Monticello. And way down in Cedar Rapids, way down there we go, 29 degrees right now in Cedar Rapids. It's a little windy, but you didn't get blown around, did you, Mr. Shucks? No, he's a resolved, he's a steely resolved kind of guy. Did not get blown around at all. Winds 10 to 20 plus miles an hour. Cold this morning though, right? So everybody, exactly, Mr. Shucks says bundle up this morning because it's going to be a cold morning, a cold afternoon, a cold night. It's not baseball weather, is it? It is not baseball weather at all, but by April it will be. A little bit of cloud cover here by Mr. Shucks. There's a little bit of snow as well, but no snow here in Cedar Rapids, so it's good getting ready for baseball kind of weather. Here's what's happening. We've got a cold front between Mr. Shucks and I. That frontal boundary is going to move to the south as it does. We're going to get even colder today. So do you wear multiple coats when it gets cold? Do you have another coat you put on? He's got to stay warm. You know, you don't want a cold Mr. Shucks. It's just not a good deal. There's that cold front that continues to move through. Clouds will move on in. Let's look at some numbers as we look at the day. So, Mr. Shucks, you follow me right here, and I will go off screen. And Mr. Shucks has the forecast. Mixed sunshine. We're looking at 27 today in Cedar Rapids, 29 Iowa City, Waterloo, and Dubuque, 26 and 27 degrees. Now it's going to be cool. Tonight, single digits. Look at that. Passing clouds. Very cold stuff. Exactly. Very cold stuff, Mr. Shucks says. 2 in Dubuque, going to be down to 3 Cedar Rapids and Iowa City. Our 7-day forecast, there you see Saturday 20, Sunday 28 degrees. Mr. Shucks has the rest of the weekend and the week ahead. It's going to warm up, though. There's the good news. We're going to be warmer. 36 for Tuesday, 38 for Wednesday, 39 for Thursday. Mr. Shucks, you follow me over this way. And ladies and gentlemen, give Mr. Shucks a round of applause this morning. He's got an even bigger head than I do. Literally, he's got a bigger head than I do. And our 7-day forecast, Mr. Shucks, you can stand right there. I'm going to stand over here next to Tim and Kelly because now we have to visit about some of the things that are coming up with the Colonels. And that's one of the reasons we have Mr. Shucks here. Jared Aarons, our sports director, and I are the new couple of the new on-field hosts for the Colonels this year.
How about that?
So we're looking forward to kicking off the season.
I can't believe you guys let him do this.
Apparently, Mr. Shucks didn't have a say in it.
Yeah.
Mr. Shucks did not have a say in this election process.
I'll explain it later, don't worry.
But so there's a lot of stuff going on. We're doing all kinds of fun stuff this year. A giveaway every Friday night when you come out to the ballpark. There's going to be all kinds of cool things. We've been meeting every week, getting some new things in the works. Get to see a lot of time with this guy. And always show up, get your picture taken with Mr. Shucks. He's got, we're celebrating Mr. Shucks' birthday this year, too.
Really?
With cupcakes.
So you're going to turn 9? Oh, my gosh, that's a big birthday.
The big number 9, Mr. Shucks. And then everybody gets cupcakes, too.
There you go.
Moms and dads, think about this.
One more down.
Mr. Shucks turning 9, he wears a size 18 shoe.
Yeah.
Try finding that at the kids' shoe store.
Those are pretty big.
See what I mean?
So
Those are
this
pretty big shoes.
is what it looks like, huh? Yeah.
Yikes.
Impressive
And I've
stuff.
got an 11. See, look, not nearly as big as Mr. Shucks. Look at that. Look at the difference there.
But Justin is also turning 9 this year.
I will be
too.
turning 9 as well this year.
And a home opener, April 9th. The first game is April 5th. So the first game is away, but we don't really care about that. We want to really bring in the Colonels big, April 9th, first home opener.
And we're going to talk more with Mr. Shucks, some more fun stuff coming up with the Colonels. We'll do weather one more time here in about 10 minutes.
Yes, we will. Thanks, Mr. Shucks. Appreciate it. Thank you, Justin.
You bet.
Dental health for dogs. How keeping your pet's pearly whites can actually be white. Shucks knows how to brush his teeth.
It's right now 6.